We could all use a little extra loving in our lower body, so check out these moves from celebrity trainer and Pro Max doer Holly Perkins that's sure to whip your legs and hips into shape. So let's do it.
Okay, so I'm here with Z and Jenny, and we're gonna get started in our workout. Let's go into our first exercise, the butt isolator. I want you to bring your feet together, drop into your knees so that your hips are low to the ground. We've got two hand positions here. You can have your hands out in front, or you can use them lightly on your thighs for a little bit of balance support. Either way, it looks like this. I want you to take one leg back, squeeze through your butt, come down and repeat exactly that on the same side. Now, the key here, don't just lift your leg, okay? At the top, I want you to squeeze through your tush, because it's that contraction that really makes this exercise effective.
Right. You really want to focus on lifting your leg with the glute, not with the momentum.
Yep, squeeze that muscle. And really take that moment. It's almost as though there's a pause at the top where you can really exaggerate that contraction. Can you feel it?
I absolutely can.
Let's do one more. Great, and relax. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So take your position, choose your hand position that works for you. Same thing on the other leg, here we go. Squeeze it and down, good. Squeeze and down. Keep those abs really tight. Stay low on that supporting leg, okay? Because that leg is getting a little bit of a workout as well.
Right.
Even though we're actively working that other leg.
Yeah, you really want to lunge down to feel it working.
Yep. You got it. You got it. Squeeze that butt right at the top. Squeeze it as hard as you can. It's that tight contraction that makes the difference. Perfect. Let's do one more. And relax. Moving on, next exercise. Once again, I want you to start with your feet together. We're gonna drop down. Two hand positions again. You can bring your hands to the ground or your hands towards your knees. Either way, it's an alternating reverse lunge. So let's step back, come forward, other leg. Perfect. So if this feels good to you, I want you to come down super low with me, all the way down so that that front leg is getting a lot of load while that back leg moves. Draw in through your abs and step back big. How you guys doing?
Great.
Where do you feel this?
Thighs, mostly.
Thighs, I actually feel it in my glutes too.
You do?
A lot.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Sitting deep really gets in there.
Yep, it really does. Let's just do a couple more here. Two more. One more. And relax, and let's come up. Perfect, moving on. So bring those feet together and let's do this together. So you're gonna step around and down, same leg, kick it out. Perfect, around and kick. Right back. Use your arms wherever it works for you. Okay, you can use it on your leg for a little bit of support or out in front like I am for a little bit of balance. Okay, let's do two more. And one more. And relax. Sit nice and low. We're gonna step around to the other side and kick it out. Perfect. Now the other thing is, most of us have very different balance on one leg. So you'll see that one side you're gonna be nice and strong and balanced, and one side it's gonna be a little unbalanced. Use that hip. And let's do three more. Here's one, two, one more, and relax. Fantastic. Take your feet out, turned open, okay? You're gonna rise up onto your toes, soften your knees, arms out in front for balance. Now, the key here is draw your belly in, tuck your butt under. We want your tailbone going straight down to the ground. We're just gonna come down somewhat slowly and then come up, stay on the balls of your feet. Now, if the balance aspect of this is a little challenging for you, you can just drop down to a full foot on the floor. Being on your toes just really helps you to get into your butt and thighs a little better.
And sometimes I even like to put my hands on my hips.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too, so.
We all balance a little differently. I feel best balanced with my arms in front, but a lot of people feel better with their arms at their waist. It almost doesn't matter. The key here is that you try to stay on your toes and you keep your butt tucked under so you can really squeeze through the hips, the thighs, and the butt.
It's really important you engage your core here, or else you could hurt your lower back.
And you're also getting a really good calf workout here. If you can feel that.
Feel
Let's
that.
do two more. Great. One more. And relax. Okay, we are going down to the ground. Come on down onto your back. You're going to want your dumbbell. This exercise is great if you use a heavier dumbbell. 8 pounds, even 10 pounds is great. Feet are flat on the floor, a little far from your hips, but separated. Take your dumbbell and put it on your hip bones, not your tummy, your hip bones. I want you to draw your abs in, and we're just gonna lift our hips high into the air, squeeze through the butt, and relax down. I want you to really squeeze through your tush. Make sure at the top of the movement, you're really activating the back of the thighs and the butt. How do you guys feel?
Feels great.
Feels really good.
So yeah, just keep that dumbbell right over your hip bones, okay? Super high. And there's gonna be a tendency to wanna kind of move the dumbbells with your hands. Really let your hips do the work, holding the weight of that dumbbell so that all that effort and load goes onto your hips and thighs. Keep breathing. We got a few more seconds here. Squeeze your butt. Use your mind. Make it extra effective. And let's do 3 more. Here's 1. Big squeeze. 2. 1 more. Great. And relax. Okay, go ahead and just put your dumbbell to the side. Keep it near you. And roll onto your side. And you're gonna have your bottom leg bent. What I want you to do is roll forward slightly. Just use your front arm for a little bit of support. The top knee is gonna come forward and touch the floor, and then you're gonna drive out through your heel, really contracting through the hip and the butt, and let's repeat. Knee down, press it out. Now imagine that there's something underneath your foot and you really have to push it away. So it's not really a kick, it's a push. And continue to keep that hip rolled forward.
Right, and you really want to push through your heel, not your toe.
Yeah. Drive through the heel so you get all that effort through the hip and the butt.
How do you feel, Jenny?
Great. What about you?
I'm good, I'm hanging in there.
Okay guys, let's do 2 more. Here's 1, 1 more, and relax. Awesome, let's do the same thing on the other side. So just spin around, finding a comfortable position. Bottom leg is bent, and the top knee is gonna come forward, touch the ground, and drive out through that heel. Make sure you keep rolled forward slightly. That's gonna help you to really isolate into the hip and the glute a little bit more. Drive through that heel. Just like Z said, really push out through the heel rather than the toe.
I mean, you want to focus on the glute when you're doing this. That'll help the move as well.
Yep. Really mentally think about that whole area. We're all gonna feel this in a slightly different place. People ask me all the time, where am I supposed to feel this? You feel it where you feel it. Let's do 2 more. 1 more, and relax down. So come on up. We're gonna repeat these 2 exercises 1 more time. So let's grab the dumbbell. We're gonna come back to that weighted bridge. So knees are bent, dumbbell comes to the hips, not on the tummy, feet in the floor. You guys all set?
We're good.
All right, let's take those hips up. Now, this time I want you to come just a little bit higher. If you keep your abs engaged and drawn in, you won't get any stress or strain on that lower back. Keep breathing. Lift nice and high. Good. So you want to come to about the height where if you were to look at your dumbbell, you can see your hips but not your knees. Good, okay. Let's do 3 more. Here's 1 and 2. 1 more and relax. Awesome job. Dumbbell down. Roll onto your side and we're gonna repeat that concentrated hip exercise. Rolled forward slightly and knee comes forward and drive it back. And drive it back, good. Really push out through that heel. I love this exercise. I find a lot of women are really looking to tone up, lift, and strengthen through the hips and the butt.
This will do it.
Yep, this will do it. And let's do 2 more. 1 more, and relax. Switch sides. Ooh, feeling those hips.
Feeling this.
It definitely is effective. And all the way down, knee comes forward and drive it out, good. Now don't be surprised if one leg feels different than the other. Most of us have a little bit of an imbalance. So one leg is probably going to feel like it moves very easily and naturally, and the other leg is just gonna feel a little bit weaker. Good.
Jenny, are you back there still?
Yeah.
You live?
This is my weak leg.
And let's do 2 more. Here's 1 more, and relax down. Perfect. Good job, guys. That is it. Let's go ahead and sit up. Nice job.
Oh, that feels so good. And you know, it might be nice to just kind of move forward a little bit here, stretch your hips out, really gets into the joint there. Oh, that feels good. Good work, ladies.
Nice job.
Thanks for showing us these moves, Holly.
You're welcome.
You can combine more classes for a full workout on Fit Sugar TV. See you next time.
Bye.